The Snake Prince was burned by the fire for 3 days. Just as the Snake Prince was about to die in the fire, the shepherd, without regard for his own safety, and put his stick into the fire pit. The Snake Prince followed the stick and escaped, but the burning sensation made the Snake Prince feel pain. The kind shepherd cooled him down with wine. The Snake Prince told the shepherd, he is the prince of the Snake Kingdom, to repay the shepherd for saving his life. The Snake Prince took him to the Snake Kingdom. Before leaving, the shepherd left his sheep in the care of the donkey. He followed the Snake Prince on his way to the Snake Kingdom. He traveled over 100,000 mountains, and after 2 years of traveling day and night, he finally came to a huge rock. The Snake Prince told the shepherd, this is the door to the Snake Kingdom. The Snake Prince went in head first, looking at the huge rock, which was the size of a palm. The shepherd wondered how he was going to get in. He used a stick to pry the boulder aside. Underneath the boulder, there was a step. Then the shepherd climbed all the way down. At the end of the steps, the shepherd looked up and saw a splendid palace. At this moment, the Prince of Snakes was waiting for him at the door. When the two big snakes saw that the prince had returned, and bowed down to greet him, then the Snake Prince led the shepherd into the palace. This underground palace is so huge. The shepherd followed him through many corridors. Finally, he saw the legendary Snake King. Seeing a stranger intruding into the palace, the Snake King flicked his huge tail. He was ready to turn the shepherd into his mouth. The shepherd was trembling with fear. Luckily, the Snake Prince stopped him in time. He told the king that he had been burned by the fire for 3 days. The shepherd saved him from the fire. I brought him back as a token of my gratitude. I learned the whole story. The Snake King let his guard down in order to repay the shepherd for saving his life. The Snake King gave the shepherd 2 choices. The first one, the Snake King said he could marry one of his daughters to him, so that the shepherd could stay in the Snake Kingdom. He could never leave. Secondly, he taught the shepherd to understand animal speech, but only if he could not reveal the secrets of the Snake Kingdom. The shepherd was speechless. I don't have the guts. Sleeping with a snake every day. Can't you just give me a box of gold coins? In the end, the shepherd chose to understand the language of animals. The Snake King approached the shepherd and blew a breath of immortal air at him. The shepherd immediately understood their conversation. After bidding farewell to the Snake Prince, the shepherd went back to the ground with the steps. Though his life was still very poor, but the shepherd had a lot of fun. While herding the sheep, he chatted with the lambs, a skill that no one else had. At that moment, 2 birds were talking to each other in the tree. Someone once buried a box of gold coins under this tree. It's a pity that the shepherd can't understand us. Otherwise, he could have gotten this box of gold coins. The shepherd listened and took it to heart. Then he drove his sheep to his employer. By nightfall, the shepherd came to the tree with his axe, and swung his axe straight at the tree. In a short time, the shepherd chopped down the old tree. He dug out the roots of the tree. After 2 hours of digging, the shepherd found the box of gold coins under the tree. The shepherd was overjoyed. The 2 little birds were telling the truth. And so it was. The shepherd and his family lived a rich life from then on.